Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Welcome back to another episode right here at Mike's Mods and Customs. Today we got a fantastic episode to show you, so please take a seat, grab yourself a beverage, get comfortable, and enjoy the show. Alright guys, so here we are back at the bench. I gotta say, I'm supposed to be in process of packing up this room and preparing to move. But honestly, it's probably one of the hardest things I think I've had to do. I don't want to give up and put everything away. Mainly because we really don't have to move. We're really not planning to move until the fall of 2022. So I technically still have all summer here at the house. But with having the business to pack up and close and move, the house to pack up and close and move and build a house, and there's a lot going on. But I got most everything in this room packed up. Well, no, all my displays and stuff are packed up. But anyway, I want to try to just make a real quick video here. I started to watch all of the awesome shiny rust builds that everybody did for the Four Horsemen, and I'm now regretting that I didn't join and get a video out in time for the rest of the group. I just want to try to do something really quick. So I spent about 5 minutes with a foam sanding block and just scuff this casting up the way that you see. And I've started the drilling process. We're going to open this up so we can do something with the wheels and the base. But all this is going to be done rather quick. See what happens. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing drilled apart, get it taken apart, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I started with a replacement door. I got this old foam sponge that I'm going to use. It's got a really goofy texture to it. I really want to try to do the salt chipping effect on this one. I've really never done it, so I want to try it, see what I can do with it. But for now, I'm going to start with this really dark color here. See what happens. Not normally the rust and dust kind of guy, as most of you have seen if you've watched any of my videos. So this is not normally my style. I'm just going to see what we can do with this thing. All know, or anybody that knows me in my area of New England, we've definitely seen our share of rust infested vehicles, so I kind of know what they look like. This is a black wash. It's gonna be interesting. Kind of working on more of a speed build here than I am. Cool. It's just really hard for me to kind of put all this stuff away. Even my wife said the other day, she's like, what are you going to do if you put the whole model room away? More importantly, how am I going to deal with you if you don't have something to do in the model room? Like, well, I'm trying to be realistic here. We have a lot to do. She's been in this house for 25 years. I've been in this house for 15 years. We have a lot of stuff. We have a lot to clean up. So I'm just dirtying up the inside of this thing. It's never going to be seen other than through the windows. So I'm just using this black wash. Just because. What kind of effect is it going to give it later? I don't know. Probably nothing. While the casting's sitting, we'll put some of this black wash on the base. We'll dirty this guy up a little bit. And let's see. Other thing that got me thinking about this whole Four Horseman shiny thing is kind of saddened by the fact that we're temporarily not going to see any videos from our good friend Keith over at Outlaw Speedshop. So I will try to do my best to join in as many of these Four Horsemen builds as I can. It's kind of what got me started in all this addiction, was the Four Horsemen videos. Keith was definitely one of the first ones that I was attracted to watching his techniques and his ways of doing his videos. And then I found, quickly after that, I found Paul over at Diecast Graveyard, and then the snowball effect started, and I found everybody, which has been awesome. So now I'm just going to take this Citadel Sunset paint and just dust up the interior some. Just going to do some dry brushing with this. And see, yeah, there we go. This thing's been sitting around somewhere. There. Ugly old rusty dirty interior. So just to share a little something, I've got dry rust here from Vallejo. I just did this the other side. It seemed to work out pretty good. Just a little bit of that. Take my real crazy sponge and just go right over it all. Just gives another effect. Different color. We're getting ready now to do the salt chipping. I'm going to apply this vigorously over the body, and I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to apply some of the salt chipping, just salt. Yeah, we'll see how that comes out. I'm going to try this. This is a spray glue that doesn't spray. So this glue is a spray tack. It's a fine misting glue used for scenery stuff. It dries clear. It's just a tacky glue. I sprayed that on the car. I sprinkled household salt on it. Let it sit and dry. Alright, well, let's see. So I put that salt on there. Hit it with the blow dryer and dried it off. Give it a light misting with some blue paint. Now I'm just going to use this toothbrush and try to break off any of the loose salt. And it seems like this toothbrush is not quite aggressive enough to give me exactly the look I'm wanting. It's close. So, oops, I have a brush. Let's try that. See what that does for me. Ah, yes. There we go. Look at it. Very cool. I want to try to get a little bit of that original color out of there. Can't ask for much more of a beat up New England rusted barn find car than that. I almost want to just leave it like that and gloss clear it and be done. I think that's what I'm going to do. What do you think? I'm going to find some clear coat. See how we look. Alright, so here we have our 4 final parts. We have the interior. We did the front grille there with just a little bit of gunmetal. Dusted up the interior. We have the base all blackwashed and weathered up. Even did the window. Got the window weathered up and blackwashed and all messy. Well, here's the interior again. Now I had to get rid of the background, get the camera to focus on the actual parts. So there was that. And then the main casting. So I'm gonna head and get this fully assembled, and we'll see you on the turntable. Alright, so here we have it. There is my very late entry to the April Four Horsemen, April 2022 Four Horsemen Shiny Rust build. So we took this car apart real quick, and as you've seen, did some salt chipping to it, some weathering, got the windows, the wheels, the base, and there we have it. So I'll get some still shots for you set up here on the end of this. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you do a search to hashtag fourhorseman and check out all the other awesome builds for the shiny build for April, shiny rust for April. And thanks for joining me here for another episode here at Mike's Mods and Customs. If you really like what you see here, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and maybe even share it along to a couple of friends of yours. Once again, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you on the next one.